Hey everyone, how's it going? This is the Bald Metal Nerd coming at you with another vid. You know what this one's going to be about because you read the title. This is something I knew I was going to make this video at some point. I wasn't sure what the right time to make it was, but you know, Corey from Just Add Vinyl actually inspired me to just go ahead and kind of do this thing. As I'm sure most of you are aware, last week we had an attempted insurrection slash coup here in the U.S. After a bunch of very deranged individuals listened to the instigator in chief and decided to go down to the Capitol building and, attempt to forcefully convince Congress to basically appoint Trump as president for a second term, right? It was obviously a ridiculous act doomed to fail, but it was also incredibly destructive and definitely not okay. So, that being said, why am I talking about this? Well, I talk about political things, but more importantly, I'm talking about this because the guitarist slash main songwriter slash main person of one of my absolute favorite bands, Iced Earth, was pictured. And he's now, John Schaefer is now on the most wanted list of the FBI, right? So, how does that affect my thoughts and feelings on Iced Earth? Am I going to continue to be a fan, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera? Well, it's a little bit complicated. This probably will stop me from purchasing any new merchandise from the band, right? I mean, I already have a fairly extensive collection of Iced Earth stuff. I have a lot of their CDs. I got a record. And getting rid of that stuff really wouldn't, it wouldn't change what happened, right? And it would just make me, worse off because I still do enjoy their music, right? And I can listen to it without thinking about, what occurred. But I certainly have the option to not buy any more Iced Earth merchandise, which I won't after this. And am I going to continue to promote them, in the VCR music community and encourage others to, support the band? I'm not sure how I'm going to approach it. It really just depends. Now, you could say, am I a little bit of a quote unquote hypocrite because, for a long time I've promoted this man, Michael Jackson, right? And do I think that he molested children? Which, if I have to say what's more wrong, molesting children or what John Schaefer did, I would say molesting kids is worse, right? It's one of the worst crimes I can imagine, right? So why do I, talk about him and promote him, but I would have a problem with, John Schaefer, with Iced Earth? Well, I think a big part of the reason I can talk about Michael Jackson and celebrate his music is because the man is dead, right? So there's no financial benefit to him from me promoting him, right? There's no, oh, what's the word I'm looking? He just, yeah, he's not going to benefit at all from me saying good things about his music. It's that ship has sailed. The guy's in the ground. Now, that being said, should I say good things about his music, considering the fact that Now I know it's not proven, but I believe he probably molested those kids. I think it's more likely than not that it happened, right? So should I promote his music based on the fact that he did that, more than likely when he was alive? That is a thorny subject, and it's something that is worth debating, right? It's just kind of it's complicated, right? I guess is the best way to put it. And everybody kind of has to make their own decision how they feel about that. I don't want to try to rehabilitate Michael Jackson at all, right? I'm not saying, oh, what he did doesn't matter. Of course it matters. If he did molest those kids, absolutely that had an incredibly negative impact on his victims, right? Just no other way to put it. So, yeah, I'll call myself out, I guess. Now, I don't have to politically agree. Now, to get back to Iced Earth, some people might say, oh, well, maybe you just don't politically agree with him. Yeah, it's not about just a political disagreement. A band that I will continue to promote, / pray / whatever, of course, is Megadeth. And Dave Mustaine holds, at this point, probably fairly opposite political views to what I have. For those of you who aren't familiar with my history, because I know I have a few new people, my political beliefs, pretty left-wing for the most part. You could say that I'm on board with like 90% of the Bernie Sanders agenda, Green New Deal, Medicare for all, National Jobs Guarantee, on down the list. I'm a pretty big economic populist. Of course, I do find some of the woke identity politics stuff a bit ridiculous, such as the recent thing that Congress did. They passed some sort of resolution or something removing gendered language from something, which is really stupid, but that's neither here nor there, right? That's more or less where I fall without going into excruciatingly boring detail on it. So I can politically disagree with an artist and still be a fan of theirs, because I don't really go to listen to music to, get, quote, my political views. So I can definitely enjoy music of somebody who I don't share their values or their views. It really doesn't matter. But when it turns to actual criminal actions, right, should you continue to support artists that have done literally criminal things? I don't know. That's a tough one. It's something I don't have an easy answer for. I don't think there is an easy answer for this. So, of course, in the comments below, let me know what you think about this. Any artists that have done similar things, that's basically it. This wasn't one of my normal, quote, fun videos, but it's something I felt needed to be addressed. So there you go. That's basically it. As always, live long and prosper. Keep on rocking. I'll see you guys in the next one.